Yeah, I did it. That's all, bro.
Was it YouTube or Twitch? I mean, yeah, it's easy to use. You made it sound like 5 minutes. Y'all playing right now? Admit I built out to get a
We are just across the Allegheny River from downtown Pittsburgh at rain-soaked Heinz Field in the Steel City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
You be using possession catches?
It depends. Like sometimes they'll tell me to do the catch on the run, but I don't want to do that sometimes. So I use the whatever.
First carry for James Conner. He'll have a first down past the 40, the 40, the 30,
I should load him.
10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Damn, I missed it.
James Conner. His second touchdown on the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. The point after through the raindrops up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken about the 12. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A first carry from Fournette, and he is going to lose yardage here. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Fournette running out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Foles. And that is incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And the tight end, Luke Stocker, was the target. And now it's third down.
That nigga little.
I told you, bro, I'm not his #1 target, bro.
That nigga little.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pickup there at 22. That's the #2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be #2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be #1.
Here's Conner on first down going nowhere as he's going to be stacked up behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the 44-yard line. Yeah, man.
Set! 230. Come on, D. Man left. Everyone got 4.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger.
Nigga.
Oh, ball back
Ben,
in the air,
are you
now it's
fucking
intercepted. Picked off at the 38.
Ben.
He's continuing to be a
Man,
big
I
presence
didn't even
defensively.
call for it.
Remember last week,
Man.
AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention. But sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that, trying to win the award again this week.
16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down.
That was real tough.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
I don't know why he threw the ball to me.
Yeah, I don't know why he threw it either, but he was going to throw it. He should have got it.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop.
Here we go.
Now Fournette. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Here's Foles. Completes it to Lee. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that'll make it 2nd and 10. After the penalty, it's Fournette.
Oh, my God, that boy.
And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2. He'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers.
And got his man complete. He's at the 40, the 20. 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. 94 yards. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown. Bailey got the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On the draw, this is Fournette. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down. So the false start will back them up 5. So that'll back them up 5. Fournette on the counter. Tackle made there by Robert Alford.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. The screen does get him 9, but it also brings up a 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop.
The Vikings did that shit like 5 times later than he does.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
On 2nd down now, it's Connor.
That's my fault, bro.
And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Damn, Josh block, nigga.
When any running play is called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That boy making damn look good.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Telvin Smith that time there to make the play. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
That's the ball.
Now it's Roethlisberger.
Why are you throwing it at me?
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, he's been the guy already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
In fact, our statistician Marvin has already handed me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
There's Roethlisberger.
Ben, who are you throwing to?
He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now fourth down.
Watch that beautiful right range, bro. You seen that?
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively, you absolutely have to come up with a...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's complete. They're going to get the first. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Oh, these niggas fake.
From 17 yards out.
Oh, my God.
The Steelers, they broaden their lead.
Oh, my God.
Boy, these guys are off to the races. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
You always hear that term, they just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
From the side, though. From the side.
Foles and the Jags come up now 1st and 10. And they're at 27. They begin with a run by Fournette.
Oh, my God.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Fournette. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. 21-0 our score after 1.
Yeah, dude, that's why I tell you that. Yeah. It's not 2020 in 2 dude.
Foles. And break, the tight end's got it. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. The Jaguars on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he will be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. The side judge calls it at the 19-yard line.
Yeah, I can't run up on this. Yeah, so you need to swear off white women, nigga. You've been on white women since you were in middle school.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the 1st half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He's got this complete to Ryan Switzer. And he's going to be out around the 45-yard line. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That good for 19 and a 1st down. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
Oh, come on.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Here we go. Here we go.
Roethlisberger. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead going to an opposite color jersey.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. On 2nd down, Samuels. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15. Steelers on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
I'm just saying, that was a smart man. 2nd and 15.
Here's Roethlisberger. That went into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that's going to make it 4th down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points when you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that, because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So that's how it has to be done. Get points on the board now. Start your comeback. But you're exactly right. Let's get it going right here in this spot.
Minus 9 yards on the play, and now it's 3rd down. This one out quickly to Westbrook. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Back to throw. Complete. He finds Bray. And he'll be brought down with the 1st down, and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. A big connection on that one. 35 yards. A shotgun give to Fournette. And able to work his way down to the 16. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, Pryor. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. Well, they've been practicing goal line offense all week. Let's see if they're able to capitalize here. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now Leonard Fournette.
Oh, my
God. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Leonard Fournette, his 5th touchdown now on the year. As they are now on the board here in the first half.
That man had a family watch.
That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Man, throw that motherfucker, bro.
On 1st down. And that will wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
You got that open?
You got a young quarterback. You know, maybe that's just an example of growing pains.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly,
Didn't you got in your head, though?
On this one, had a wide open target, but didn't have
This nigga fan, bro. That's not even a route I'm running.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Oh,
throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
That comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 37.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. From the 35 on second down, Roethlisberger. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense, they spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
On third down, Roethlisberger. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10.
Get back there.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
Yeah, it's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Probably better they didn't make y'all watch it and send off.
Oh, y'all got to get back there. It's that first down. What are y'all doing?
And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion. Foles now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. They'll look to throw. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Foles. The open man is Westbrook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang at Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. 7th play in this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That one going to be complete to David Moore. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion.
And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake.
Oh.
And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop.
Oh, my God.
You look like the greatest up there.
Oh, man.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now Roethlisberger. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
I know that's not a holding, bro. Oh, yeah. Y'all saw that, right?
So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers. And somehow, some way, they make plays on the football. And sometimes you're there too soon.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. Roethlisberger now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10.
Let's bring it.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't it? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger.
Good catch, Juju.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Juju Smith-Schuster. As the first half is winding down. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And the route is on here in this first half. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. To throw again on second down. Foles. And he will find his man on the outside. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Now Foles. Underneath, he's got Brady. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. On the run, it's Fournette. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They'll run it again with Fournette. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A quick throw finding Lee out wide. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6. Foles. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We got picked. Oh, that's tough.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety block.
Oh.
Call it no gain on the dump off, and it's 3rd down. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right. Hey, 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 hey. 4 down, 4 down, 4 down. No foul.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball, because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Completes it to Lee. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Foles off the play fake to Fournette. He's got his tight end O'Shaughnessy. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Foles now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Foles. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. Call it a gain of 5, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll drop the throw. He'll check this one off to Fournette. Inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Jags picking up the 1st down there, a gain of 12. Foles now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's 1st down. They look to throw here. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he takes it in. again. Touchdown, Jacksonville. David Moore, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars get a score closer. Back to throw here. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
I gotta go get some stops.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Man, stop fucking me, bro. Like, what are you plays, bro?
Just pick your own play.
No, it's not. I'm gonna pick up the plays that they give us.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Here's a running back.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger.
Oh, my God, man.
He'll get that one complete to Connor. They'll give him a yard on the play, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch, just 1 yard, making it 3rd
They played the Patriots.
Looking left sideline, it's complete. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good.
He's on Juju. He's overall not high enough, bro. But I told you he on Juju. Because Josh Hart overall not higher than Juju yet, so the best corner gonna guard Juju every game. That's why he be getting all these numbers. I can't tell y'all, he getting fake numbers. I mean, you want to do that every game, but I'm saying unless you're getting ate up by the second receiver, it's like. Oh. Regardless, this nigga Josh are putting on fake numbers all season, and I'm trying to expose them, but nobody want to listen to me.
Nah, go ahead, Josh.
You can't.
Nobody want to listen to me.
You can't. Wait. Can you do it now?
Yeah, you're the player. You can't move the depth chart.
Oh, that's
I'm trying to say, bro, this nigga not good, but he overrated, bro. I'm trying to tell niggas this, bro.
You know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times. Because you can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up the first down.
Pass is that?
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
You gotta use. Oh yeah.
Oh, Larry got Detroit. Oh, I got that next thing.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger, and a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. This whole crowd are happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys
they're not even bad. I mean, you got starting quarterback already. You got Larry Fitzgerald. I don't think he's retired.
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
On first down, it's Samuels. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out. But a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Who's stopping us?
On second down, Connor looking for space. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Now after the running play, we got a man down on the field.
I'm telling you, when I get Joe Burrow
we'll step
in the
aside.
offseason, I get some help for this nigga. Oof. Playoffs. Gonna go from 2 wins to playoffs. Oh yeah, for sure, nigga. Hell yeah. Free agency, nigga. Straight line. And defense. So the offense actually straight. I got Joe Mixon. I got Eifert. I got some niggas on offense.
Let's go, D.
But the defense can help.
We gotta step it up.
Hey, Coach, any thoughts on how we're going to handle Aaron Donald this week?
On first
I
down,
want to play week 17 on like
wide receiver complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. Roethlisberger now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Roethlisberger will throw. And he's got his man on the out route. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
Don't have to. He's in it.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Focus players on, the players you want to develop on there, and then send them.
Now Roethlisberger. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down.
Let me do it myself.
Ben to throw again. And in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. From 8 yards out. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
We see this route all the time, but when it's well executed, it's a beauty.
It feels like the fade takes forever to develop, like that ball is just hanging in the air.
And the reason why is that the receiver is trying his best to put the defender inside and give himself space to fade away from him and catch the football, and that's exactly what happened there.
Barely got the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 23.
I was still slandering you, but that was nice.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Foles and the Jags come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. This is Fournette. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Be alert, be alert. Here we go, here we go.
I ain't gonna lie, I thought I had a perfect idea. I thought I was about to sign it to him.
They'll look to throw now on first down. The open man is Westbrook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10.
I was
at
like,
the
yo,
47.
probably just sitting here.
I don't think he's
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. 2nd down and inches. In the hands of his receiver, Moore.
I did that too, and he wasn't
And
there.
they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now Foles. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Lee. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Foles. He's got the hook up to Lee. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards. They'll set up to throw. Now a hit, and Foles loses the football. It's out, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth
quarter. An afternoon to forget, absolutely. Starting the drive was Snell. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Me and you all day. All day. I'm coming
A quick throw into the hands of Switzer. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
Slam, slam, slam. Mike 18, Mike 18. Knickers, 50.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way, lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll be 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And the Steelers on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Again, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. 4th quarter, you got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Foles and the Jags come up now 1st and 10 at the 20.
The button and he didn't put his hands up, bro.
There's
That's
Foles.
crazy, man. This the best
There's that man again. It's complete. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
A throw over the middle, taken in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Completes it to Lee. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A 14-yard 1st down pickup for the Jaguars.
Get this man off my team.
He'll drop to throw. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. 2nd and 2. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. Foles going to come up now, 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. They'll run with Fournette. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54. Here we go.
On 2nd down and 4. Foles. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Well, Foles and the Jags now have to deal with a 3rd and long after that sack. 3rd down, it's Armstead. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Let's go.
They'll run with Snell to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 1-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
4 down. Check. Easy.
Now Roethlisberger back into his end zone. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. They'll wind up with 3 yards out of that, and it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
180. All day, dog. Loco.
On 2nd down now, Samuels. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Now 3rd and
Black 20. I don't think you got it, son. Watch tight. Tight it right. Black,
from the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger.
Oh, my God.
He's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
Brandon, these cornerbacks had their hands full all afternoon long, but they finally get a measure of revenge as he gets himself in a nice spot. He's able to get 2 hands on the football and pick it off.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's going to be caught. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Here we go. 180.
First and goal.
Oh. Look at the Knicks throwing the ball now, huh?
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is touchdown, Jacksonville. D.D. Westbrook, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
Get in the backfield.
And he will not be able to get away as Foles is taken down.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. The run on first down gets them a couple up to the 27. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar and some discomfort down there on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They run the counter. Samuels.
Damn, I gotta start blocking, bro.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first.
Daniel has can't block.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism. They created some nice space for him.
Nigga blocking the time. I've been running by him all game.
Staying on the ground with Samuels. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about?
When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never headed.
What?
So for Pittsburgh, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against Jacksonville. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
That's cat. I don't even got caught on there. Stop patter.
She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in. Straight with the money we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over here in diamonds. He the only reason why do not get violent.
I can't wait to get up Larry in week 9, bro. I'm not even gonna lie.
You ready to go ahead and stream that game? You ain't no home,
I can't wait to see. I can't wait to demolish your favorite quarterback. That nigga suck.
Who you talking about, Cam?
I'm not talking about Larry. He not holding nothing to me. He can't even hold a candle to me. Look at that nigga stats.
Nah, but I was saying when you said I'm about to dog your favorite quarterback.
I'm a dog that nigga in that league too. No cap.
Going big, going bigger. Postmates how I deliver. My game too cold, made a shiver, but I'm still a hot boy, cool down.
Yeah, I think I put the Eagles this week.
See him mad, got him bitter.
So do.
Shine with a dimmer. Only what I give her, and she let her call me baby, but I do not need a sitter.
Where y'all at?
See me dip, damn, so sad.
What's that record?
People at the bank see me,
Yeah, got 2 and 3. What's going on?
Bruh, I don't even want to talk about it, bro.
Like, I was sitting here scrolling, bro. I'm thinking you were at the top. And I went halfway.
The one game was on me, bro. The game against 2 games. The Bears game we lost was on me. I ain't even gonna take blame. I ain't can't even blame nobody for that. And the 49ers game, bro. No, the 49ers was not on me. Matter of fact, when I played Vinny, I got a hold so bad. Vinny's here, bro. Bro, I ran in for I think was it the title game or take the lead, Vinny? I don't even remember.
I think you were up. I'm pretty sure you were up by like 1.